What could $50,000 do for you and your family? How could this change the direction your life is going in? Currently, we're standing in 38 Goldfield Avenue, a property me and my team just closed on for $50,000 profit. And if you have a phone and internet connection, I'm gonna show you how you can do the exact same thing. You or your family have been struggling for way too long. So to that, I wanna say congrats. You are one step closer to providing for your family this year. One step closer to removing that weight that's been on your shoulders. One step closer to start closing multiple five-figure deals every single month. My name is Roy Gonzalez. I'm a 22-year-old real estate investor and entrepreneur, and I'm proud to say digital real estate has completely changed my life over the past 4 years. At 19, I was a broke DoorDash driver making $7 an hour working day and night. I came across wholesale real estate and made $10,000 within my first 30 days. That same year, I was able to generate over $100,000 within the first year of launching my real estate business. $250,000 my second year, $350,000 my third year, and as of November of 2024, my team has generated over $500,000 profit this year so far with the same exact system I'm gonna be sharing with you today. Let's stop wasting time. Let's jump into my computer and take a look at the system I spent the last 4 years perfecting just for you to go from $0 to $50,000 a month within the next 180 days. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to make $10,000 in the next 36 days with digital real estate. If you're someone looking to break into real estate without getting your license, spending thousands, or even leaving your home, this is for you. In the next few minutes, I'm gonna guarantee you 3 things. 1, complete clarity on how digital real estate works and why it's the future of real estate marketing and sales. 2, real life success stories of people just like you who have left their 9-to-5s, paid off their debts, and reclaimed control of their lives simply by following this system. And 3, a step-by-step game plan for you to start building your real estate empire today because it's easier than you think. So whether you're a real estate agent, wholesaler, car salesman, college student, someone who never thought they have a shot in real estate, who doesn't have any real estate connections, or maybe someone just starting from scratch, I'm not here to bullshit you. This free training is all you need. Find a quiet room to watch this short training, listen closely, and take notes. Now, let's cut the bullshit and get straight into it. What did I do to make $52,000 in profit on this property here on Goldfield Avenue? Well, I didn't get my real estate license. I didn't actually buy the property. In fact, I never actually saw the property until I recorded this video. I never met the seller or the buyer. It took less than 40 days and I only spent $500. All right, so to keep things simple, the county has a vacant list section, right? So any type of house that doesn't have anyone living in it or is reported squatters, they'll put it on the vacant list. You can actually just get this list straight from your local county. And whenever you get this list, it comes with a bunch of phone numbers that are connected to the owner. So I just called those phone numbers. I came across the seller. Her name was Camila Vaquez. Now, Camila had owned the property for about 5 years and had moved to Mexico for reasons I don't want to know. I went ahead and reached out to her and was just like, hey, what's going on with it? Kind of give me a little bit more insight. And she said,
I haven't seen the property in months now. I'm getting calls that there are squatters in the property. There's been squatters in there for the past 2-3 months, and I just don't know what to do with the property. I can't list it on the market with the realtor because I don't want to pay commission. Really can't afford those commissions. Also, no realtor wants to take it.
I mean, it's not really up to market standard. Realtors want nice, shiny, pretty properties. They don't want anything that a squatter's been in, especially for their safety. So I was just like, hey, no problem. I'll be able to take it from here. And I offered her $70,000 for the property. Now, did I have to spend $70,000? No, I actually just got that in a written contract with her saying that I'm gonna buy the property for $70,000 cash. So now all I have to do is find a local investor to buy this contract off of me. So just sell it for a higher price, just like iPhone gives you maybe a phone for $1,000, but they get it for $200 and they keep the profit margin. We do the same thing with houses. So I found a flipper down the street. His name was John, and John was flipping on a property. I was like, look, it looks like you're wrapping up this property. Do you wanna go ahead and just buy this one right down the street so your crew can move over to it? Well, look, John, if he doesn't have a property to work on, guess what? His crew has no work to do, meaning his crew is going to lose touch, they're going to become lazy, and they're really gonna leave him for another person. To keep it short, John said, yes, I am looking for my next investment property. So I gave him the lockbox code. John went to the property, opened up the lockbox, walked the property, gave me a call, and then offered me $122,000 on the property. I said, John, is that the best you can do? He said, yes. I said, John, can you do 130? He said, no. I said, you know what, John? Let's do it. I'll give it to you for $122,000. John signed the contract for $122,000. So now I have two contracts. I have this contract for $70,000. I have this one for $122,000. All I have to do is bring this to a title company, and the title company will see who has the highest amount. They'll see that he's the end buyer. They'll pay the seller, which they did. They paid Kamala $70,000, and then they paid me the remaining amount of $52,000. Just like that. Let's go to deal number 2. 2044 North Broadway Avenue in Springfield, Missouri. I was playing Rainbow Six Siege when I came across this deal. This is in Springfield, Missouri, and I live in Dallas, Texas. We get a contract with a seller for a certain amount, and then we sell it for a premium or a higher price to an investor. We do this all from our home without using our own funds at all. Now, this is the original contract between me and the seller for $100,000. My boy Donald was getting paid 6 figures for his property. Now, he had originally bought this property as an investment property and never worked on it. Donald really just told me, like, look, I'm not actually working on the property. My job takes way too much time, and I really don't have the time or the bandwidth to even focus on another project right now. So I was like, look, no problem. I'll buy it from you for $100,000. He said, you know what? Let's do it. And I was able to find my buyer within 48 hours. All I did was call a realtor who had a renovated property in the same neighborhood. I said, hey, I saw the buyer who renovated that property. Do you think he's looking for another one? He said, I can send it to him and let's find out. Called the realtor, sent it to him. He said, look, I got somebody who wants to buy it. They want to buy it for $135,000, but I want $5,000. I said, take it, take your $5,000. I appreciate you bringing that buyer. And they brought the buyer for $135,000. I was able to walk away with $30,000 profit. So let's round it all back. We have a seller who's getting a contract for $100,000. That's how much they're gonna get paid. And then I took that contract and I sold it to a realtor for $135,000. But the realtor wanted a commission of $5,000. So now the title company is gonna read it, and you'll see that we have $5,000 to the realtor, $30,000 to myself, my LLC, and $100,000 to my seller. $30,000 literally generated out of thin air as I was playing video games from my bedroom. It's possible for you too. And before we move on to number 3, for the people who still aren't getting it, all we are doing is drop shipping houses. So if you're familiar with drop shipping or e-commerce, they get a product for maybe $5, and then they sell that product on their website for a higher amount, maybe $25. And now they just made a profit of $20. So we do the same thing with houses. The first property I got for $70,000. I sold it to a local investor who is looking for a project for $122,000. I got property number 2 for $100,000. Then I sold it to a local investor for $135,000. Realtor took his 5, I was left with $30,000. Now for this property, this is gonna be 4807 Church Street in Greenville, Texas. One of my favorite deals. Never saw the property, never met the seller, never met the buyer, completely from my bedroom. One of my favorite deals. I was playing Overwatch 2 when I closed on this deal. And I actually found this property on an absentee owner 60+ list. Absentee owner is people who are absentee to the property, meaning they don't live in the property. And 60+ is 60 years old and up. So usually older people are getting rid of their assets because they're like, yo, I'm getting old. I really don't want to manage them, don't want to pay for them. My time is almost up. Let me get rid of these properties. So I called him and I said, hey, do you want to sell your property? And it was actually his mom's property. His mom was 92 years old. His mom, of course, wasn't gonna do anything with it. They haven't seen the property in the past 8 months. They said, yes, we wanna sell the property. I got this property under contract for $20,000. I could have got it at 18, but I felt way too bad. I was like, look, let me put an extra $2,000 in your pocket, okay? Got it under contract for $20,000. Never saw the property, never met the seller, never met the buyer. I found a buyer within 3 days for $96,000. Here's the proof. Look at the HUD. Look at how much we paid the seller. Look how much my buyer bought it for. It's all right here. This is a real estate transaction settlement. This is how you show your proof that you're actually closing deals. $76,000 profit to me. I never left my bedroom. I was playing video games because the lead came to me and I got it off a list that was just strategic. Like I knew that if you're over the age of 60, you obviously don't want the property. So I'm not wasting time. I'm not wasting money. I'm not wasting my time and energy leaving the house trying to knock on doors and all that. right? I'm not an agent. From my bedroom, digital real estate brought me $76,000. So to round it all back, without real estate experience, without getting my realtor's license, without spending thousands of dollars, this lead cost me $252, crazy ROI. I was able to get this seller under contract for $20,000 and sell it to an investor for $96,000. When we made it to the title company, the buyer funded on the deal, meaning he wired the funds to the title company. The seller walked away with $20,000 and I was left with $76,000 wired the same day to my bank account. A teacher's full year salary wired to my bank account in one single day. Now calm down, we're gonna answer some questions you probably have. So what exactly is digital real estate? That's a great question. So to simply put it, digital real estate is a strategy where you find properties that are below market value, get them under contract, then sell that contract to an investor for a profit. And you never actually buy the property. You're simply just the middleman who connects sellers who need to sell fast with buyers who are looking for deals. How is this different from traditional wholesale real estate? Well, traditional wholesale real estate is actually dying, if you couldn't tell. Wholesalers don't actually make money. But whenever you switch to this model, understanding how to analyze a market, how to pull correct data, how to actually have conversations with sellers, and how to sell a deal within 48 hours, you'll see that you're able to do this business completely remote from home with precision. Okay, it sounds good, but what are the risks? You know, the truth is any business you take on is going to come with risk. But digital real estate is one of the lowest risk businesses out there. I mean, you're never tied to the deal. You never meet the seller. If the deal doesn't work out, you can just walk away from the deal, just like it never happened. Why wouldn't they just list it on the market with the realtor? That's actually why wholesaling is so powerful. Sellers who come to you need to sell fast. Today, ASAP. They cannot afford a long and expensive listing process. With us, there's no waiting, there's no showings, and there's no hefty realtor commissions. It's a faster and simpler solution for properties that might not meet market standards. The reason I'm sharing this is because real estate has been my personal path to financial freedom. I've tried everything in the book. I've tried drop shipping, stock trading, Amazon FBA, TikTok affiliate. Nothing made me more than $3,000. My first month of wholesale real estate, I netted $10,000 profit at 19 years old. And this isn't a coincidence. Digital real estate is the simplest, the quickest, the most unique way within real estate to make $10,000 a month in the next 30 days. And the only way you could possibly fail is if you try to do this alone. So my offer to you is me and my 7-figure wholesale team will work with you privately, one-on-one, to guide you throughout your journey. And my guarantee is $10,000 wired to your bank account within the next 30 to 40 days. And if it's not, you don't pay full price. And let me make this crystal clear. Your first $10,000 wholesale deal closed within the next few weeks, or you don't pay full price. Literally no one else in this industry offers this because me and my team have spent years building a system designed for your success. With our step-by-step guidance telling you what to do and when to do it, you literally have to have more than 2 brain cells, and you'll make it. You cannot fail. And this isn't a promise, this is proven, this is facts. Hundreds of people just like you have watched this exact same video, booked a call down below, and completely changed their life within weeks. To name a few, Sai went from $0 to $20,000 a month in just 30 days. Kamala closed $15,000 on her first month. Emmanuel, a retired dropshipper who knew nothing about this industry, made $37,000 on his first wholesale deal. Iola, also someone who knew nothing about this industry, but closed on his first deal for $5,500. And then followed up with another $10,000 last week. Austin, a 19-year-old normal guy, car salesman on the side, closed 2 $10,000 deals within 40 days. Noah, a college dropout, netted over $44,000 in his first 3 months. He just had a $50K month. Luke achieved $10,000 in his first month while juggling a full-time job. LaCedric, one of my best friends, closed on another $50,000 deal. And Miguel transitioned from a full-time realtor, closing on a $4,700 deal within 30 days. realtors don't make money. Now I probably sound like a broken record, but Taysa and Charlie's story is the one that you're gonna love the most. This couple came to me last year, frustrated with managing rental properties, frustrated with managing fix and flip projects, frustrated with being paid little to nothing from realtor commissions. None of it brought the freedom or the income they wanted. Just like you, digital real estate was completely foreign to them. But within 2 months of my guidance, they were able to close on a $13,000 deal all the way from Hawaii. Just last month, they closed on a $91,000 deal. One deal is all it takes to completely change your life. But they didn't stop there. This month, they closed on a $115,000 day. October 9th, $115,000 generated in a single day. What would that do for your family? All by booking a call down below, working with me directly one-on-one, and ditching old traditional real estate models, embracing a system that actually works. If you're ready for hands-on guidance and a crystal clear roadmap to make $10,000 and up every month, book a call with my team down below to see if you qualify. This is not a course. This is a personalized, intimate, one-on-one experience designed around your goals, your schedule, and your success. You'll get my personal phone number, weekly Zoom calls, and 24/7 support from my team and I, all tailored to keep you on track and avoid wasting time and money. Now, since this level of mentorship is very intense and one-on-one focused, I obviously can't work with 100 people at the same time. So for this month, I'm only looking for 6 more clients to take on. So if you go to my calendar down below or on the next page and you see spots available, book ASAP, because that means we've already helped one of our clients hit their goals and we're looking for our next success story. On our demo call, we'll map out exactly how we're gonna get you to consistent $10,000 months through our digital real estate blueprint. So if you're serious about this, do not wait. Book a call down below and let's make this year different.